Hey everybody, due to the high recent volume of requests to play Calabria Crystal Guardians, I have said fine, and I started trying that game out. I gave kind of an honest just view on what I think about the game, non-sponsored, not even affiliated, so there's no programs I can even mooch dollars off of you guys if I wanted to with this game. But I gave my breakdown opinion of it. I'll put it up here as well as it's in the second channel, so go subscribe to the second channel if you want to see it there, as that's where all the content for that game is going out on, and the link is in the description. Pow! All right, guys, let's get on the video. If you trick me one time, shame on you, but shame me two times. Well, you shame me once, you fool me once, you can't get fooled again. So I thought this was fixed. Like I just logged in to try the stream, and literally the second I log in, it's like it's my fault. The game crashes, and it would be totally awesome if I could play the video game. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's like wet still. Okay, well, that's great timing for me to go live, Wait, there's an announcement. Guys, we're aware of the problems with the game. They are looking into it. Okay, well, at least they're looking. They have their eyes. Their eyes are now open. Okay, so the concept behind this team is Alton's the attack down. This guy here does the defense down. The new ROTOS, the broom, or whatever we're going to call him. And then we have a Longbeard here does the weaken and obviously charges everybody. Bad Alcazar does continuous heal. And then as the continuous heal falls off, that's how everyone stays alive. And then Raglan's driving turn meter, compared with the Longbeard by attacking. And then both Longbeard and this guy, Mr. Broom, are on Relentless, so they both have a chance to reset over and over again. Longbeard's the one who dies first, typically. That way Raglan reses the Longbeard, and then he has a chance to go twice because of Relentless and make him charge again. It's kind of an interesting comp. Shout out to Murder Inc. I will put a link in the description of the video to his channel, where I would highly recommend subscribing to him, as he does interesting compositions like this one, and he helped me build this. So credit where credit is due to him. So let's go ahead and run this comp. I'll show you very briefly the gear I have on it, just so you can kind of see. Bad Alcazar is running Reflex and is just pretty fast here. He's over 250, or not 250, excuse me, just under 240. You want to try to get everyone right around 240. And then this guy here, he's in Relentless of 180. He probably needs to be quicker, to be honest, but I don't have a way of getting him quicker just right off the gate right now. And then I have Longbeard here, and he is at 235. And Raglan, where is Raglan? She is here at 250. So kind of charges everyone, and yeah, let's go. Let's see how it handles. So I used basically this same comp, but instead of the broom, I used rosin, and rosin did a pretty hefty chunk of damage because of the triple hit. He kept proccing Giant Slayers all the time, which ended up being a pretty big deal. And I was able to do just shy of 36 million on normal Nightmare, just like standard Nightmare, not Ultra Nightmare. And when I tried running this comp only with rosin instead of the broom here, I only made it to 10 million damage on Ultra Nightmare. But it was I believe it was Red Affinity. I don't quite remember. And we got wiped out with an attack up buff. We weren't able to remove the attack up buff. So now we're kind of attacking against a Void here, and we get a little bit more of not an even matchup, but a better test. More of a vacuum here. I don't think my gear is quite perfect yet for this, so I am not expecting massive numbers. I'm thinking if I get 25 mil, I'm probably happy with that. It'll be a 3 key. I'm really hoping to eventually tune this team with gear and everything all the way to a 2 key. I think that's probably pretty realistic to accomplish, but for right now, we're just going to see how it goes. So I'm going to let this run, and we will pick back up at the end here. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Just shy of 20 million. So we got room to grow on this team still. We're going to have to get the gear quite right. I think ROTOS needs some more speed. He's low at 180. So I'm probably going to have to improve that. And I think we probably can get better results by putting in Valkyrie. So we're going to go try the Valkyrie version now. All right, so this is team composition attempt number 2, which is now using a counterattack with Alton, Valkyrie, and Rosin, and they are speed tuned, whereas the Longbeard and ROTOS are not because they're running Relentless, so you can't really speed tune Relentless. So here we go, let's try it again. And the concept here is it's kind of like a no poison team, basically. They're just going to run. They're going to counterattack and do all of their damage just based upon pure raw damage, and that's it. The problem is this is now... Wait, did I attack... Guys, did I just attack Ultra Nightmare, or is this normal Nightmare? Because now it's red. Uh-oh. So we're going to get kind of a bad... We're going to get kind of a bad test here. But at least we're going to be able to see with this team. They still do a lot of damage, I'm noticing. But we have, what, 1, 2, 3 people that are weak. It should be rough. Bad test because it's 3 people are weak against him. But I'm curious to see. 13.95. So significantly less, obviously. But, again, wrong affinity. Been messing around with him a whole ton in a bunch of other dungeons too, and he is kind of nuts. I mean, I used him in Arena a small bit. He does a ton of damage there. He's obviously good. People have showcased him there already, so I didn't really want to like go into that a lot. But I've been using him elsewhere too. Like I've used him in Spider because he's actually a defense down, so I can use him paired with like my Royal Guards, and he's kind of like another Royal Guard. He does a ton of damage. I've been using him as well in Dragon. Check this out, okay? So if I put him in here for Dragon, right? So here's like my normal, this is my normal team, okay? Now you can actually just remove the Code Heart. Watch this. So normally the Code Heart's there, AoE damage, you know, all that jazz, right? But now you get an additional defense down instead of having the Code Heart. And this guy basically one-shots people. So when you're AoE clearing and you always have like that one guy left, he'll relentless proc, kind of like Robar will, and just like, see like he's doing right now, just go down the road and pop these guys and make the waves way quicker. Just because normally Relentless is kind of a gamble, so it's RNG, but because he has the 30% and then the Relentless is an additional thing, like he has an insane chance to continually get additional turns, especially if his basic is like the only one that's booked, right? So I have his second move with the cooldown, but I was thinking about it. I don't have the third move with the cooldown yet, and I might not use it because on his AI, you basically want him to do his basic attack over and over and over again, because when he does his basic attack over and over, he just gets more and more and more and more and more turns. And I got to the Ice Golem one of the rounds, and everyone died but him, and the Ice Golem had like half the life left, and he just kept going punching the guy. So it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't know exactly how great it is for in terms of like speed clearing, you know? I mean, there's still probably better comps out there involving like Kaimars and Royal Guards and Poison. I don't really care. He's actually quite fun. And I personally love the build of him where he gets super tanky and then punches people a billion times in a row. So that's big fan of that one. And there you go. There's an example of him. He did 940k. So next to Zavia, other than, you know, her nuking the poisons, he did the most. Hey, we got kind of an okay item there. Stupid Dryer. I know I really didn't go over like his skills and masteries and all that jazz. I'm not going to. This is just a highlight reel of me messing around with him and seeing what I think of him. In my personal opinion, after only owning him for about 12 hours, I think he is pretty good. I mean, I am pretty much wiped out now. The fusion took like everything I had. I mean, I still have some green shards. I had like 5,000 something. God, I should have done a 2,000 green shard opening like I went through. I did that on stream, and that was one of the most painful things I've ever done, because I'd have to like open shards, run out of silver, sell everything that I didn't need, go farm more silver, open more shards just to get green. And then Coffin Smasher. I got everyone but Coffin Smasher, and I had to get Coffin Smasher from an event. So, but hey, we got it done. He's a good character. I'm going to do some more thorough testing, do like an actual like champion spotlight or whatever we're going to call it these days on these guys. But he's obviously nuts, fun character. If you don't have him, try to get him. Okay, guys, I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe because 60% of you people that watch my video every day, actually it's 60.8%, aren't actually subscribed even though you watch my video every day. It's okay, I still love you. All right, bye-bye.